All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Dash. I want to say and give double honors to the apostles and the bishop elders of Great Millstone for teaching his word and truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the elect, Lord willing, with some of those men and women who fear. Hey, I'm my brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another lesson. And this lesson was inspired by something that was said by the elder brothers from the main camp of Great Millstone, Great Millstone NYC live camp, which these brothers is live right now. And they're out here spreading the word, spreading the gospel, and warning the Lord's people, right? What are they warning about? The impending destruction, the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai that's about to plague this place, the mark of the beast, the MOTB, which we're going to focus on in this video. And I'm not going to make this video too long, but I pray that it's edifying nonetheless, especially the mark of the beast, which this devil, so-called white man, starting with the super elite, they want to enslave the entire world via a digital implant, a digital awe placed in every man, woman, and child, and it to have you to basically worship the beast system, right? And if you take this chip, you're going to be destroyed. And from the apostles to the bishop elders on down, we've been warning you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yet those words are not heeded. You have people who speak the contrary when it comes to the mark of the beast, but everything is being set up. Everything is being set up for the chip to come, right? So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 9:16. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. It's, going out there week in and week out, people act like they ain't hearing what's being said because they don't trust these words coming from a man who you would consider poor, right? Who you consider that we just some Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans standing on the corner, angry, mad, but we're giving you pertinent information that's life and death. And this chick, the mark of the beast, is that. So in this video, they live, so I'm not going to back it up because I forgot which area it was. They mentioned the brain chip and how they want to use the brain chip or brain implant, which is part of the mark of the beast system too, right? To stop criminals, basically have criminals do their time within minutes versus years, right? So it says, this is from tutoring.hsa.net. Right, and matter of fact, there's a video I have right here, right? The prison for the future. Let me play a little bit of this.
Welcome to Cognify, a facility designed to treat criminals like patients. Instead of spending years in an actual prison cell, prisoners could finish their sentence here in just a few minutes. Cognify could someday create and implant artificial memories directly into the prisoner's brain. These complex, vivid, and lifelike memories are created in real time using AI-generated content. Depending on the seriousness of the subject's crime and their sentence, the memories could be tailored to the rehabilitation needs of each subject. The artificial memories implanted by Cognify would be seamlessly incorporated into the existing neural networks of the brain, preventing cognitive dissonance and ensuring the subject experiences the memories as if they were real. The Cognify concept offers a new approach to criminal rehabilitation, transforming how society deals with offenders by focusing on rehabilitation rather than punishment. First, the prisoner is given a choice, either spending tens of years in a prison cell or seeking fast-track rehabilitation through artificial memory implantation. If the prisoner chooses to undergo fast-track rehabilitation, the Cognify device is used. Next, the prisoner undergoes high-resolution brain scanning to create a detailed map of their neural pathways. This brain map helps guide the Cognify device to target specific brain regions responsible for memory, reasoning, and logical thinking, such as the hippocampus, prefrontal cortex.
Yeah, so this man wants to play the Most High, and this might look like a bullshit characterization of what they want to do, but in reality, they want to erase your memory. They want to put an implant in your head, and you definitely going to be linked up to the system, to the AI system that's being set up in front of us today, right, via that implant. And now this man wants to play the Most High according to him. And right now the prisons are oversaturated with so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So they're going to be using us, if they're not already started already, as guinea pigs, right? So this is more information on it. LWL, artificial memories and brain implants. It says, how effective is the use of artificial memories and brain implants in inducing remorse and rehabilitation? Which this devil ain't about remorse, and he never cared about the rehabilitation of its prisoners, right? Among prisoners in the justice system, which is overly saturated with Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, in comparison to the regular prisons where prisoners live through the experience in their sentence. It says, in recent years, a concept of AI-driven rehabilitation systems have emerged as a potential transformative method into prisoners' rehabilitation, developed by Cognify, a data science company in Salzburg, Austria. These AI prisons propose an innovative approach to rehabilitation. In the AI prisons, prisoners are physically connected to a device that implant artificial memories directly into their brain. So they're going to just create memories, right? These memories simulate experiences from the perspective of the victim, right? No matter if you wrongfully convicted or not, they're going to give you somebody else's memory. Simultaneously, the system manipulates neurotransmitters and hormones, inducing emotions like remorse and guilt. For instance, violent offenders might relive their crimes through the victim's eyes, while drug-related offenders experience the struggles of addiction and recovery. Right? This is barbaric, man. Prisoners face a choice: endure a traditional prison sentence or opt for an AI prison treatment. The latter promises rapid rehabilitation, so it's going to get you out of there earlier, but you got a brain chip and you got some false memories in your head for some shit that you probably did or didn't do. But all this is set up for the system, for the new world order system, right? And you can trust and believe they're not going to just use this on prisoners. They're going to use this on anybody who they deem is guilty of any crime. You just say you're guilty of, and then you get that implantation, right? And all of this is a part of the mark of the beast system, the RFID. People gonna be like, oh, they ain't the implant. You said it can buy and sell. Yeah, buy and sell is the key factor. But they can use it for other things too. And on top of that, you have to use it to buy and sell. So now you got that implant in your head. And a lot of dudes serving 30 and 40 years in prison, they rather go through this than have to sit in prison and be locked up, right? So it says, this is Ecclesiastes Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls up all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? Let me read that again. Revelation 13, 16. And he calls up all, both small and great, rich and poor. So it don't matter if you big in the society, don't matter if you great in society, don't matter if you rich, don't matter if you poor, if you locked up, if you so-called free, or you a bond, which is locked up, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. And they're going to use this chip for a myriad of things. But the main thing they're going to use it for is verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. There you go. Right? So you ain't going to be able to participate in this so-called new AI-driven system, right, unless you have this mark. So what better people to use as criminals, as they always use them for scientific experiments, right? Or the poor, which use so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Mainly, right? But if you take this chip, you're going to be destroyed. No matter how convenient they try to make it, no matter how innovative they try to make it, you take this chip, you are going to be destroyed. There's going to be a severe judgment behind that, right? So you chose to worship the beast to get out of so-called physical prison, not realizing that you're going to end up dying, not realizing you're going to end up dying. You're going to be destroyed for that, right? Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. The Lamb is Yahweh Shai, right? So that judgment for that, right? You took, instead of doing the time for the so-called crime, you chose to take that chip in your head, right? And get implanted with false memories, right? False ideas. They got you feeling like you strung out on drugs. Like, how is that going to help somebody rehabilitate if they feel like they actually was on drugs and they jacked the fuck up because they was drug dealers? And you know, Trump said he want to put drug dealers to death. So now they're going to put drug dealers in this new system, artificial memory and brain implant system, right? You go to what race of people are most arrested for drug offenses, right? Offenses, right? Offenses, right? By ethnicity, ethnicity, right? It says nearly 80% of people in federal prison and 60% of people in state prison for drugs offenses are Black and Latino Israelites, right? Israelites, right? So this thing is nothing more than a clever way of pushing out that brain implant. And we know that Elon Musk is pushing for the Neuralink, right? Brain implants. List of companies working on brain implants, right? List of companies working on 7 leading. Look right here. It says some companies currently working on brain implants include Neuralink, BlackRock, Neurotech, Cyclone, Medtronic, NeuroPace, MindMaze, Neuralbolt, BitBrain Technologies, and Boston Scientific, with Neuralink being particularly well known for their focus on developing brain-computer interfaces for people with paralysis. Yeah, performing those miracles, those false miracles, right? So you got all these different companies, these major companies, working on a brain implant with Neuralink at the top. But then you got other companies like, what's this called? Cognify, right? But if you get it, again, you're gonna be destroyed. You chose to instead of doing your time in a prison house, which Esau's justice system is wicked anyway, because for a lot of crimes that truly committed, they deserve death in the Bible according to the scriptures, and that includes drug dealers and murderers and adulterers and moles. But all them people are stuffed in these prison houses, right? Ready to be used as guinea pigs for somebody's benefit, and that somebody is the Edomites, right? So this is Revelation 20:4. And I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with the Mashiach 1,000 years. And the ones that's not going to take it is the elect of Israel. And this is the warning. This is the warning that the elder brothers was pushing out. This is the warning that the bishop, the apostles, the elder apostles and the bishop elders and the brothers pushing out, as well as myself. I'm a brother. I'm pushing it out too. If you take this, you're going to be destroyed, and we're warning you. And when these things come to pass, you're going to know, look, that a prophet and a company of prophets was with you, right? Because that's who's standing out. These are the prophets of Yahweh Shai, and they're telling the truth, but nobody's listening. People just walking and mincing along until it's to all hell break loose. Okay. So, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. I definitely wanted to bring this out. I hope you were edified, and this is a warning, right? Because prophecy still got to be pushed out and fulfilled. So, that would say shalom, on to the next.